Now, people say there's no such thing as a free meal, but you know what? I beg to differ. Today we're going to explore something that's growing in your own backyard, right here on WTF. Today's sponsor is Honey Ridge Farms, and you can check them out online at honeyridgefarms.com. Now, Honey Ridge Farms is a family-owned and operated honey-focused farm. They have about 1,000 hives that produce about 80,000 pounds of honey per year. And they do sell honey. The honey is great, but they also use the honey to make a bunch of really interesting products, like this one, which is their balsamic honey vinegar. This is balsamic vinegar that's made by fermenting the honey. Check them out online at honeyridgefarms.com, and if you use the code WTF, you're going to get 10% off your order. Check them out online at honeyridgefarms.com. Growing up, dandelion was always considered to be a pest. It's a weed that you have to get rid of. Damn the devil weed! Burn it! Club it to death! So you can imagine my surprise when I found out that not only was dandelion edible, but it was also really good for you and tasty. Historically, people have been collecting and eating dandelion for as long as we have been recording history. In fact, during the Depression in the United States, people would go out to fields and collect bushels of the stuff to eat for nourishing salads because money and food was really tight. And today, of course, they sell it at high-end grocery stores, but if you don't spray pesticides all over it in your yard, you can go out this very moment and collect some dandelion for yourself. Go, do it. If you decide to harvest some wild dandelion, what you're doing is what's called foraging. You're finding food in nature and consuming it as opposed to actually going out and planting the food for your own use. Now, there are a lot of things that are growing in your backyard that you can forage, and we'll get to some more some other time on WTF. The older dandelion gets, the more bitter it becomes, and once the plant sprouts a flower, it will become more bitter. So you can either pick dandelion when it's younger, or you can also cut some of the tartness by cooking the dandelion. You can grill it first, you can blanch it, boil it, or bake it. All of those methods are going to reduce how tart the plant can be. Nutritionally speaking, dandelion packs quite a punch. It's rich in vitamins A, C, K, potassium, and iron. And while we're just going to be using the leaves of the plant today, the entire plant is edible. You can eat the flower that blooms, and you can also eat the roots of the plant. Some people even grind it up into coffee. And for our recipe, we're going to make a great summertime salad, which has watermelon in it, mint, and we'll use the balsamic dressing from Honey Ridge Farms. First, cut washed dandelion into 1-inch pieces, cut some watermelon into 1-inch cubes, and chiffonade some spearmint leaves. Combine them all in a bowl with some crumbled up feta and use your salad dressing. We're using Honey Ridge Farms balsamic, but you can use your favorite type of balsamic or other salad dressing. You just want to choose one that has a good amount of sweetness to it. Add the salad dressing and toss, then add some olive oil and toss again. Plate and enjoy. So that's how you make a really simple, cheap, and healthy salad. You can add some grains to this if you had them. You could add some seeds. Sunflower seeds would be awesome. Or you can add some nuts. Either way, it's a really cheap way of finding some food in your own backyard and making use of it. Visit our sponsor, honeyridgefarms.com, and be sure to give their product a try. I will see you tomorrow.